By the end of today's episode, you'll know how to quickly shift your emotional state so that you can feel calm, focused, and fully present before auditions, performances, and self-tapes. Welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we help aspiring screen actors find high-quality auditions, sign with great agents, and book major roles in legit productions. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and today I'll be covering easy tools to calm your nerves or boost your energy on demand, why changing your state is the key to better acting, and a few quick, powerful techniques that actors can use before every audition. All right, so let's talk about some quick strategies that you can use to change your state. Number one is breathing. It's called breathing with intention, right? So there's something called the 4-7-8 method, which is where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and then you breathe out for 8. Doing this a few times, breathing in, holding for 7, and then breathing out for 8, it can lower your stress fast and it can help you feel much more centered before a performance. Usually recommend at least 2 to 3 rounds and you'll feel your body shift. If it takes more, like 5 or 6, that's totally fine. It shouldn't take much more than that though. Second strategy is to use what I call pride words, okay? So you want to think about what are 3 words that describe your personality and would make you feel proud of yourself, right? So for example, strong, loving, and funny. You want to either say them out loud or in your head, one at a time, while closing your eyes and really feel them for a moment. So for instance, we close the eyes and say, strong, feel strong. Loving, feel loving. Funny, funny. And then you open. You're instantly going to feel more grounded and centered, and you're going to be ready to perform at your best. Third strategy you can use is visualization. So what you want to do is you want to close your eyes and you want to picture yourself performing on set after having landed the role that you're auditioning for. So imagine the casting director is smiling and your scene is landing perfectly. This can help build confidence and can even help calm you. Visualization is something that is a little bit more challenging. It works for some actors. If it doesn't work, if any of these things don't work for you, like I recommend testing different ones and finding the one that's easiest for you. But sometimes visualization for certain people can actually make them more nervous. So be careful with this one. Next, number 4 is just to move your body, right? So you could get up and do a bunch of jumping jacks or shaking yourself out, like shaking your arms, or even dancing for like 30 seconds. And that can really change your state instantly. It gets the blood flowing and it shakes off some of the nervous energy. So the 5th one is a quick meditation or prayer. Even just like 1 minute of closing your eyes and sitting still, it can reset your nerves. So you focus on your breath, or if you're religious, you can say a simple prayer asking for clarity and presence. This type of thing can help you feel centered and ready to perform at your best. And again, it works pretty quickly. The whole point is to kind of get yourself into a state where you're just ready to go and put everything into the audition. Remember, you can control your energy before an audition or performance. There's lots of different techniques, even beyond the ones that I shared here. Like, again, breathing, pride words, visualization, movement, anything like a moment of silence or reflection. These things, they can help change your state very fast so that the things that are kind of causing problems for you, all your worries and other thoughts, just kind of disappear for a little bit and you can completely live in the character during the audition. So I recommend that you try some of these out and see which one works the best for you, and then make that your go-to ritual every time you do a self-tape. You should have a checklist where you center yourself first and then you do whatever else is on your checklist, and you never forget that. A lot of actors, they don't necessarily remember to do something, or they at least haven't tested enough different things to know which one works best. Many of them might just close their eyes and take a quick breath, and that might be okay, but maybe one of these other things that I shared could work for you even better. So that's why you want to try them out and see if any of them help you even more. Well, thanks for listening. Now, if you want to dive even deeper on auditioning at your absolute best, I highly recommend checking out my podcast called How Mastering the First 5 Seconds of Your Self-Tape Can Transform Your Acting Success. That's episode number 129. I talk in great depth about how to make sure your audition is amazing from the very beginning, instead of having issues where the first 1 to 20 seconds where you need to settle into your performance. The problem with that, of course, is that the casting director has already turned off your tape before they ever see the good part. So check it out again. It's episode number 129. It's called How Mastering the First 5 Seconds of Your Self-Tape Can Transform Your Acting Success. And it's on the Actor's Career Compass. Now, if you found the podcast helpful, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a review, as it helps more actors find it. Just go to ratethispodcast.com/actorsuccess, and I'll try to read your review aloud in an upcoming episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. That's really helpful too, and you'll get notified of future episodes that come out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.